So what do you do with these?
Well, I usually roast them or grill them and then peel them and use them in other dishes, like either whole with a dipping sauce or slice them on the diagonal and put them into salads.
That's 16 pounds. Is that what you're looking for? You looking for
That way?
Shoots. I think it's really great that these bamboo shoots.
You've been buying them how long for me? Seems
10
like forever.
years, maybe?
It's gotta be 10
8
years.
Yeah.
So you use them in a restaurant
And
and
this is the
catering
first
both?
time, well, catering, but this is the first time I've had a restaurant since I've been buying them.
Oh.
So I'm excited to use them in a restaurant and, you know, serve them to people.
What's the restaurant?
And get them to learn about fresh bamboo shoots. It's called Nettletown. It's in Eastlake.
Oh.
It's where the old Sick and Spruce was. All these bamboo shoots.
And they're parboiled is what they are?
I didn't boil those. I usually roast them.
Oh.
I simmered the bamboo shoots for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, so they're tender, and then it's really easy just to peel them. A lot of people think they're kind of the fresh bamboo shoots taste a little bit like artichokes and asparagus mix. They're super versatile though, because you can put them really in any, you know, salads. I've been using them in soups, miso soup. I did a miso soup, like a kind of pureed potato miso soup today with bamboo shoots, and then garnished with snap peas and green onions, spring onions. So when you peel it, you peel until there's the tough leaves are gone. And then the upper part usually just needs to have a trim to get the hard top off of it. You can slice it in half like this and show the little segments. You could even cut that and cut it into slices like that,
yeah.
to chunks. But I usually like to do slices on the diagonal, and you see the long diagonal like that, and you still see that beautiful holy bamboo look. The other thing that we've been doing is a dish where we just roast the bamboo shoots whole in the oven, and then
with the leaves on it?
With the leaves on, and then I just trim off the end for the customer and the tip like this, so that they don't have to do it when they're eating it. And I just serve them whole, and then it's peel your own bamboo shoots with a dipping sauce. So
how clever is that? So it's fun. It's like lobsters or crab or something.
Yeah. So then I'm just gonna toss it all together. Dill. Really, you could add any veggies in with this. Maybe I have a little jicama here I'll put in.
Oh wow.
Give it extra crunch. Like a kind of basic dressing with shallots and vinegar and olive oil. That's it. Super easy. Easier to cook than artichokes because they don't overcook like artichokes. Easier to peel.
Oh, they overcook it, yeah.
And they're a lot easier to peel. I mean, they're really fast.
So what happens to this dish? That's not for one person, or is that for a table? How do you use that?
That would just be like a side dish that could be for a few people.
So you put it on the table and they would share out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oops, I've got my camera all messed up. Great. Well, thank you.
That was fast.
That was fast. Now you can get back to the real work, right?
Do you want me to do anything else?
No, that's great. Thank you. Wade Bennett of Rock Ridge Orchards and Cidery harvests bamboo shoots at his farm in Washington State. He also harvests shoots at WSU Puyallup as part of a research project that began in 2001.
We obviously have Niagara coming up.
Yeah, I saw some Niagara.
So the Niagara's coming up. We probably should have the last of the Nuda, and the Vivac should be coming up. So let's go take a look, and then we can determine what we're going to pick. And this is a little one.
Yeah.
That's what they do,
Yeah.
right there.
Right. Remember, you used to have the plastic bags in your belt, but now you're getting so appropriate. What is it, PC, whatever?
Yep, PC. No more plastic bags. And you can feel them just pop right off the root.
Yeah.
The trick here is to make sure that you leave enough of these in here to regenerate the forest. And so you take the medium to the smaller ones, and you always leave replacement for the big ones that will actually replace the canes that they cut down in the fall.
Winter damage out, and they always revert back to lots of small ones when that happens. That's the nature. There we go. Thank you. That's the nature of bamboo. Yep. Yep. Sign keeps blowing over. Thank you.
How are ya?
Good, welcome back. See, you found the type you like.
I like this long hair.
I love this stuff.
Why do you love it?
Why do I love it?
Uh-huh.
Well, I feel like you don't really see fresh bamboo that much. You get it all the time, you know. It just doesn't taste the same at all when it's been here.
No, it doesn't.
It has like a really, I feel like it has almost like an artichoke taste. I've done them on the grill, like almost like we do whole corn on the cob, just grilled. And then it has like a nutty, like roasted carrot, or sorry, roasted corn or artichoke kind of thing. I actually haven't eaten those really big ones before.
Those ones need to be parboiled. They've got a little bit of oxalic acid in them.
Oh, okay.
So, but they're really good. 7 altogether? Where did you have these the first time?
I was in the Hamptons, believe it or not.
In the Hamptons?
In the Hamptons, and they had them at a farmer's market there, and I'd never seen them fresh before.
Here I thought we were the only ones doing it.
Hey, you in the Hamptons, I guess.
That puts us in good company, doesn't it?
So will that last you a week, a day?
Oh, that's a lot. That's probably, I mean, unless I have a bunch of people over or something, that's enough for probably 6 people, I would think.
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah, at least.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Take care.
That's the same for you. Go ahead and help yourself there. Hi. Is there anything for you today? You need help pouring it, or do you want me to pour it for you?
Now that is a perfectly picked and trimmed bamboo shoot. It's got all of the meat without any of the root or rhizome on it. So,
It sure is.
yep.
How old is that shoot?
But 3 days.
Yeah.
Maximum 3 days.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah.
I've got, we delivered a little over 400 pounds of those this morning to restaurants on my way in, of the Vivacs that are coming up on the farm. and they specified nothing under 3-inch diameter.
Wow, and you got it?
I barely
We
recognized
did.
you either. I was like,
We did. It was
I've never
a lot of
done
cutting
that.
the last 2 days, but
Because of the rain?
You know, like where you go to that like little place?
Nothing under 3 inches. What kind of restaurant?
it's a Japanese, high-end Japanese restaurant here. And they want them dead fresh. They want them all the same, exact size, same variety. They'll take 5-ax. They prefer Medaki of all things.
Oh, but you don't have that big.
Well, Medaki won't show up again. Heck, for probably another 4 weeks. You know, they're summer shooters. And my Medaki very seldom goes 3-inch. The grove just hasn't got that big after 20. It's going to be 20 years next year on that grove. And I've got some 3-inch in the grove, but the whole grove should be that big.
Yeah.
It's just not. So, whereas the 5-ax always does.
So what do they pay you per pound for 3-inch diameter 5-ax?
$4.50 a pound, wholesale.
So how much does each shoot weigh?
You know, they weigh about 2¼ pounds each.
Times 3 times 3.5.
Yeah. Well, it was a $900 bill. Yeah. And they were absolutely happy to have it.
How many did you send them? 400. You said you sent 400 pounds.
400 pounds. And if we can manage to do that once a week, we just paid for the payroll.
You can start, Craig.
Okay, I'm Craig Cocker, soil scientist at Washington State University, Puyallup.
Hi, I'm Andy Berry, soil scientist at Washington State University, Puyallup.
And but our best yields will run about 5,000 pounds per acre. That's under a low input situation, and our lowest yields are under 1,000 pounds per acre, kind of over that May to July period.
Do you have an idea what a large yield would be?
You know, I would hesitate to guess, but you know, based on what we see response to other grasses, at least from a biomass point of view, we can double the yields under a high fertility situation and an adequate water situation. Whether that translates into shoots or not, I don't know, but certainly for other grasses, vegetative yield, you can easily double it.
But I think if you're running a diversified farm where you've got a number of vegetables or a number of animals or things, that bamboo fits into one of the niches. You know, you have some ground that, you know, may not be good for vegetables or some other things that you might want to be able to put bamboo in and then fill out your diversity of products with bamboo. Yeah. The other unique thing about this grove is that it's got 7 different varieties of bamboo planted and each replicated 4 times, so we'll be able to do good research from a replicated trial.
Yeah, we established the grove in 2001. So this is 2010, so it's a 9-year-old grove at this point.
When did you first start harvesting? How old was it?
It was 5 years old when we first started harvesting. Edge where the bamboo likes to sneak out, we have ours surrounded by grass. We mow the grass, and that has kept the bamboo in check because it gets mowed along with the other grass and hasn't really ventured in any permanent way beyond the original corners of the plots.
So the thing about weight is that manure in the lagoon is emptied in August when the bamboo is starving for water, and when there's plenty of time so that by the time you harvest the following spring there's no
Generally
bacteria. When we thin the groves at WSU, we enjoy throwing a few branches to the sheep. The sheep run to us when they see the bamboo,